Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about my official 2024 planner lineup. I'm really excited to be filming this video. I've been thinking about what this lineup is going to look like for quite a long time, and it's crazy that we are now almost at the end of the year and that I am fully moved into this new system. I'm happy to be here. Anyway, I can't wait to share it with you. So if that's of any interest to you, I hope that you stick around. And if you like this video, I hope that you click the like button and subscribe. I'd be really happy to have you back again. Okay, let's start off with my regular Hobonichi weeks. I did an entire video where I shared how I set this planner up. And since then, I've been using it. And I thought I would share with you how it's actually going. So I'm using a clear cover on this because I just haven't been into the excess bulk. I've been just liking it the way that it is. So in the front here, this has kind of been like a landing zone. I've been really enjoying how it's been working. I've put just a piece of notepad paper that has like my weekly menu on it up at the front here, just because that's been really easy to just pull out and write on. And it's not something that I need to save, so I've been okay with not actually putting it on the physical pages of my planner. This You're Wicked Cute I got from Clark & Cord. It was like the freebie in my order. I have a clear card, I have an if found card, and then I also have these little Christmas doodles in case I want to use them from Clark & Cord as well. I've got some sticky notes, some cash, and some of these, what's this called? Notepad sheets of paper. And then this is just a little quote from the Amanda Gorman speech at the inauguration that has stuck with me for a really long time. Up here, this is a sweater, I believe, from Paperminty Studio, and then this is from Papery Planning, just the If My Wishes Came True quote. And then in the corner here, I have a card, a sticker of my beloved pup, and a page flag, or not page flag, a bookmark. Okay, in the front page here, I've got sticky notes. It's just like a dashboard. And then I've been using this overview to simply mark down my paydays with transparent circles. Okay, so for this, I think I'm going to use it in the new year to track content, either by writing down something on the day that I've uploaded or using a sticker. I think that this is going to be content related in some capacity, but I'm waiting to the new year to do that. And then I've kept my monthly so simple, but that's what makes them usable for me. If I'm putting everything in the monthly, that means 90% of it's being back planned. I just don't make big use out of my monthlies. So whatever is here is something that I felt it important to jot down at the time. And then the weeklies have been so nice. I've been getting back to one of my favorite planning styles, a little bit more decorative, but I've still been loving it. Oh, this is the week that we're currently on. It is the 17th right now when I'm filming, but the first week is back up here. This is the week of November 27th to December 3rd, and I just love all of these spreads that I've done. This is using Paperminty Studio stickers. This is using an Opal and Fern kit or sticker sheet. And I've also been loving these date covers from Clark & Cord. I ordered a bunch of them in the Black Friday sale, and then I also like that they have like matching little decorative circles that you can use to layer things. This is also from Opal and Fern. That's one of the circles again, and I've been using washi quite a bit more, so it's been really great. This is next week. I just set it up a couple days ago, and then this evening, it's a Sunday, I'll probably sit down and fill it out a little bit more. And then the week of Christmas, I've already set up. I've just been having fun with planning recently. So I went ahead and set it up in advance, and I love it. This is using a sticker sheet from Fox and Pip with, again, those Clark & Cord date covers and the little circles. I just love it so much. I had set up some trackers and stuff. I haven't fully moved into the trackers because some of them, most of them, I have to fill out like at the end of the month. Like this is a wrap-up tracker where I'll write down how many videos I filmed in the entirety of the month, so there's nothing for me to really write down there. Same with this in my project pan, nothing really to write down there, and my cycle hasn't happened yet, so nothing for there. And then I need to spend some time one day filling out the reading tracker, but again, that's not time specific either. So I haven't spent a ton of pages yet in these, a ton of time yet in these back pages. My apologies. And then I need to cover this. But then here we get to the monthly tracker pages that I set up, and essentially I have a horizontal tracker that just tracks a handful of things that I've been updating, if not every day, every other day. I've actually been keeping up with it. I'm very proud of myself. And then I don't think I can actually show you any of this stuff, but back here is like the little bit of budgeting that I do. So I'll write down like my income at the end of the month, what's in my savings, what's in my checkings, and my bills. It all just gets jotted down here. So this is what a blank one looks like. It's just a nice spread that I can come to that encompasses everything that I want to keep track of in a month. So, and I went ahead and set those up for the year as well. And then my daily pages, as I said, I'll only use a daily if and when the space in my weekly is like full, sorry. Okay, so as I was saying, I'll only use a daily spread if the space on the specific day in my weekly spread is full and I still have more things to write down and do. Then I'll just open my page and do a daily. And they've been so simple, like literal paper and pen. I only use them when I need them. I just drew a horizontal line and then put the month, and then whenever the next month starts, I'll draw another line and put the month and just denote it that way, because I've only left myself a handful of pages to actually do the entire year of dailies. So I'm not really worried about decorating back here, and more so concerned just about maximizing the space, but still not being super concerned in using the space when I need it, knowing that at the end of the day, if I really do need some more room, I can always put one of the Hobonichi Week supplemental notebooks back there. So I've been using this as a daily planner and I have been absolutely loving it. It's been great. And I'm also using my Pilot Vanishing Point in extra fine in case you were curious about the pen. The next planner that's in my lineup that I'm going to be using for the entirety of next year is another Hobonichi Weeks. This Hobonichi Weeks is actually the stylish gray cover, but I've used scrapbooking paper and then this little die cut that I had to just kind of decorate it a little bit, because I'm not in love with the stylish gray cover and the fact that the foil on it that says 2024 is red. I thought that was an odd choice, so I just covered it. It's also in a clear cover, and I also like how compact it is. So this is the front page. I haven't decorated a whole lot in here. That's not really my focus, to be honest. And I'm primarily using the actual weekly spreads in here. The other spreads in this planner, I'm honestly not getting the most out of. Like this one, I'm not doing anything with it. However, the year in pixels one, the yearly tracker, this one in my regular weeks, I'm using this spread in this week to track my weight. So I'm not going to be showing that, but that's what I'm using that spread for. And then we get straight into my monthlies, which is where I'm writing down workouts. It's going to be super easy. There's no decoration, paper and pen, what the workout was, and the calories if I tracked it if I was wearing my watch. So that's all that this spread is. I essentially draw a line down here with pencil. So this whole area on the day I use as my food log. I find that I'm more conscious about the food that I eat when I write it down throughout the day. So this is my food log where I'll write down everything that I ate. And then here I write health related notes. If I have a headache, if I have a stomach ache, if something's bothering me, anything like that, but it pertains to one specific day, I'll write it down here. Since I tend to look at this planner towards the end of the day, and I had some space in this planner, I decided to make this like a memory space, just a spot for self-reflection. Or just reflection in general. And then over here is where I'll do a weekly tracker. And then down here is if I'll write like notes and reflections that have to do with a longer period of time. So say for example, I had a headache for 4 days, and I noticed that, I'm like, maybe it's this. Had a headache for 4 days, maybe it's this. Things that pertain to more than just one specific day, I'll just jot down here. I don't tend to have a ton of them, but I leave that space open. I use Planner Monkey Co. clear tabs to tab off this planner. And then in the back, I haven't set up or used those pages for anything. I don't know if I will. They're back there if I want to use them at some point. I don't have a specific purpose for them right now, but as I said, I'm really just focusing on the weekly spreads in this planner to keep track of health related stuff. And then the last thing that I'm using is actually an A5 Leuchtturm. This is my journal. In the past, I've wanted to combine my planner and my journal because I thought that if I had my journal with me, that meant that I would see it more often and engage with it more often. When in reality, that wasn't always the case. And sometimes I was just carrying around my journal all the time and I was never actually using it. It's like it became like white noise in the factor if you hear an annoying sound and it plays for long enough, you may be able to just continue on your day and not even realize, like it just fades into the background. That was what my journal was doing inside of my planner. And then I also, one night I was like just really going through it and I wanted to journal, but I didn't want to sit on my desk. Honestly, and that's when it hit me. I was like, I should probably have a journal with a hardback cover so that I can journal whenever and wherever. I can journal in my bed and it's just comfortable and I don't have to think about like sitting at my desk. I don't know. It's a thought that crossed my mind. And then also I kind of wanted a fresh start. And again, I wanted the journal to be like its own independent thing. And because I don't journal all that often, I wanted it to be something that would last a long time. So something with a thinner, flexible paper leatherette cover can easily get bent when you toss it into your bag if you decide to take it with you. Whereas something with a hardback cover is going to last much, much longer. And because I don't journal all that much, that was also something that I took into consideration. And I already had this A5 Leuchtturm, so I didn't have to purchase anything new. So that's exactly what I'm using to journal. It's literally just pen to paper. I don't love that it's dot grid, but again, I already had it and I didn't have to buy anything, so I'm going to use what I've already purchased. I would have preferred it to be lined because I'm simply just writing in here. I'm not drawing out graphs or anything like that. This sticker down here, this is from Planner Monkey Co. And then at the back, I believe I have one as well. Yeah, I have this like anxious related sticker from Planner Monkey Co. as well. And then on the way back inside the pocket, I have some journaling prompts in case I want to write, but I'm not sure what to write about. Then there's some things back there to kind of get me started. So that is it, you guys. That is the entirety of my planner journal lineup for 2024, and I'm feeling pretty good about it. I've started off the past 3 years, this will be the 4th year, in a Hobonichi Weeks, and it just feels like home. And last year I switched out of my Hobonichi Weeks and I had to do a lot of back planning to fill out those pages because when I had picked up my 2022 Hobonichi Weeks and my 2021 Hobonichi Weeks and saw how full they were, it kind of made me sad that I had abandoned my 2023 Hobonichi Weeks for so long. And it just kind of made me even more determined to like start a Hobonichi Weeks and really rely on it as like my one thing that keeps my life together throughout the year. I'm feeling pretty motivated. So yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me. Let me know down below what your official 2024 planner lineup is. I would love to hear it. I just wanted to say thank you for watching this video. I enjoyed spending this time with you and I always enjoy sharing. So before you head out, it would mean the world to me if you clicked like and hit subscribe, and I'd love to see you next time. Bye.